Well, good Saturday afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. And let me say shout out to Stacy Schubert, also known as Roland's Review. She's going to our tailgate in 2 weeks. And, man, I was just looking at tickets. I hadn't gotten my tickets yet. Good God. For that toxic waste dump, it's like $250 and up. And I'm talking about upper level tickets. Man, I guess you get the sewage for free. Now, when I say this doesn't work without you guys, it's kind of funny that, I guess I have to put in there the trolls and the haters because Frank Joseph, I don't know what I did to you. You truly hate me. So let me see if I got this straight. You're saying I ripped off from Mike Fisher about Zeke Elliott. I actually want to go through and start over with that. You're free to believe whatever you want to believe, jackass. I mean, because, haters, well.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. It's like you like a born a hater, like myself, man. A lot of cats think they hate, but, man, I'm mad, I'm mad at everything, man. Brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? That's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
What's up, Mary Lawn? And there's Roland's Review. What's up, Roland? How are you doing? Roland will be there at the tailgate. But hold, let me go back to this whole thing because, Frank, let me say this. First of all, I don't watch Mike Fisher on a regular basis. I'll be honest with you. Most of the stuff that I do is my own opinion pieces. Okay? So what happened was early yesterday morning, Mike McCarthy said that they have concerns about Zeke Elliott's injuries. Okay? They said he's kind of, nicked up and everything else. We have concerns with it. I took what he was saying and I ended up doing a video that said the Cowboys may be considering sitting him down to let him rest. And I went on to say, it's actually a good idea because it's been a nagging injury for a couple of weeks now, okay? And it's not going to get better. And the way to look at it is we play Thursday night, so he has from last Thursday to that Thursday. Of course, we don't play that following Sunday. We don't play until against Washington. So by shutting him down there, basically it's 2.5 weeks that he would have to go. That was my own opinion that I came up with. Then later in the day, Ed Werder said, that the Cowboys may be shutting Zeke down or may consider it. And then Adam Schefter went on it and so on, and Mike Fisher. So here's the reality of it. You're saying, first of all, I stole something that nobody knows if it's going to happen or not. Because they haven't said, we're sitting him down yet. They haven't said that. But it's a possibility. So, if you think that I'm just a crook and bad guy, I don't know why. You literally are the first mother humper up in here. And I never asked for, you know what, Frank? I tell you what, Frank. Boom. How about that one?
Bye, Felicia.
All right. So, with that being said, I know what it is. Frank is looking for his 5 seconds of fame, and I keep giving it to him. But, whatever. Whatever, Frank. Whatever. D2 Stu, what's up? What's up? What's up? I don't hear you, buddy. Your mic is muted.
That's why you couldn't hear me. My bad.
Frank Joseph. I think Frank. Hold on. Let me get Mary on. I think Frank Joseph is the guy who had made the channel that was Trash Mark Holmes. where I don't think he has much of a life is what it is. And it's just his mission is to try and make me look bad. I can't help you. I can't help you, bro. I mean, whatever. To me, if you can't stand somebody, the last thing I'm going to do is spend my time chasing after him. Why waste my time? Why waste my life? I mean, he's got some real issues. So, Stu, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. It's a little bit weird being back in front of the camera and the microphone again instead of stuck in a hospital bed of my own. But one step at a time, we're getting a little bit back on track. I'm happy to be here.
Amen to that one there. Yeah. So, have you gotten over Thursday night's loss?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a choice. It is what it is. On to the next game with New Orleans. Can't take anybody for granted, but you would hope we'd be able to pull this one out against New Orleans. And if they sit Zeke, which it sounds like they probably will, good. I mean, we didn't want to lose Cooper for those 2 games, but if there is a silver lining in any of it, he got the rest of that hamstring, and we've got Pollard. So if Zeke needs a little bit of time to get right for the back end of the season and the playoffs, and hey, sit him down for a couple of games.
Well, and I feel that way too. Everybody is now Cowboys are over. They're tailing off and everything else. I look at it like this: the Cowboys, since they came back from the bye week, you lost Blake Jarwin. He's been gone the last 3 weeks. The last 2 weeks, you've lost Amari Cooper. You didn't have Michael Gallup except for the last 2 games. And then you lose CeeDee Lamb halfway through. You're talking about your top 3 receivers between Amari Cooper, Blake Jarwin, and CeeDee Lamb gone. You had Zeke Elliott, who's literally on one leg. He averaged 2.8 yards a carry for, I think, did he have 30 yards? You got that guy out of your offense. You got Randy Gregory off of your defense. You got Donovan Wilson off of your defense. You have a lot of people that are out. Now, if those guys weren't coming back, then I'd be really worried. But the fact that you're getting D-Law, Randy Gregory back right there on that defense with Micah Parsons, the pass rush will increase, thus taking some of the pressure off of the back end some, because you can get to the quarterback's ass. And you know that CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper are better route runners and catchers than some of the other guys.
You get D-Law back, you get Gregory back, you get Gallimore back, and now, similar to the offense, the defense, okay, who are you going to double team? You're going to double team Randy, D-Law, and Micah coming for you. Double team D-Law, Micah and Randy coming for you. Oh, and Gallimore's there in the middle to rotate with Hill, who's back now. Getting the guys back healthy, if we can keep them healthy for the back end of the season, especially with these are division games coming up after New Orleans. I am very excited to see what the defense can do. Because like you were talking about earlier today, even some of the problems in the secondary, and I want to go on record. I've never been an Anthony Brown fan, but I don't hate him either. Mm-hmm. He was playing well this season up until Thanksgiving.
3 takeaways.
If I'm not mistaken, he didn't have any penalties until Thanksgiving Day, and somehow found 4. So it was easy to be pissed on Thanksgiving Day, but that wasn't. I mean, he's been doing a good job all season. So
yeah,
I am mad at Anthony. It was just one of those days.
Cowboy fan 33. Maybe Aaron Rodgers beat Arizona without his 3 best wide receivers, but did his defense give up 509 yards?
It almost felt like the defense.
I'm just asking, Cowboy fan. Did the defense give up 509 yards and 33 points? Because that's the only way you can compare apples to apples. I mean, you know, if the defense did their job, then you would have been fine.
If the defense did what they did the 2 previous weeks, we're good to go. But hey, that's behind us now. Now we look at the New Orleans. And but Trevor Siemian at quarterback, they've got a solid defense, but not so much an offense. Kamara's banged up.
So wait. So their defense only gave up 21 points, huh? So Aaron Rodgers only scored 24 to get the win. Interesting.
Rodgers.
Oh, okay. So my quarterback. So Aaron Rodgers is great because they got the victory on a team that only scored 21 points, right? Dak scores, what did we get, 30 points? 33 points. 33 points in my quarterback's ass. Okay. Hold on for a second because I want to go into the numbers here. So Aaron Rodgers in that game was 22 of 37 for 184 yards and 2 TDs. So that's great. What Dak did with 367 yards is trash. Is that correct? Oh, A.J. Dillard, he rushed for 78 yards at 4.9 yards an average. Oh, Aaron Jones also rushed 59 yards for 3.9 yards an average. Oh, so they rushed for almost 150 yards on the ground, and so that makes Aaron Rodgers that much better than Dak Prescott. So is that the case? Huh. Interesting. So Dak is trash because he didn't get 150 yards rushing, and his defense didn't hold the other team to 21 points. Okay, I got it now.
I'll be right back, Mark. I got to go get a pen.
I can finish going into somebody's ass while you're gone. While Stuart's out. I'm just checking on that because, see, this is this idiotic shit that pisses me off when Dak is just garbage, man. He ain't worth shit, man. Aaron Rodgers, he won without his best 3 wide receivers. Yeah, because they ran 150 yards. How many yards did we run? How many yards did we run for? About 60? Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? Let me make something clear. Who was that actually left that? Oh no, Stuart had to go take care of something. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the idiots because see, here's what happens. Here's exactly what happens. Somebody will go. We'll go through and we'll say, Dak Prescott, he sucks. He sucks because you know what? He couldn't win against the Raiders. And you say, well, he actually didn't have his 3 top weapons. Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers did. Aaron Rodgers could do it. Dak couldn't do it. It's like, okay, let's do comparables there. Aaron Rodgers only threw for 184 yards. So Dak almost threw for 200 more yards without turnovers. But you say that he's better? They got the running game going. Their defense, they only had to score 24 points to win. So you're actually saying that that's the same thing? Come on, man. Don't be that guy. That fucking idiot. At least know what you're talking about when you come in. When you come in and try and trash somebody, at least have your shit. I'm going to tell you. Have your shit together. Just have your shit together. At least get your facts right. Paul, you're right. You can't eliminate trolls. Mark is miserable. We lost in front of my California family. Get together, shake up. Believe me, it wasn't good. My mother-in-law just said, well, how was your Thanksgiving? I said, well, dinner was good. It was great with the family. I said, but then it turned to shit because the Cowboys looked like ass. Team just lost it. And here's my man, Stuart. Are there any other trolls out here that'd like to get a foot in their ass real quick? Anybody else?
Mark, Dak could win the Super Bowl MVP, and you're still going to have trolls talking shit about Dak.
Yeah, that's truth. That's the truth. In the same way, it's funny because even if you take the Kansas City game, we look at Dak I'm not saying Dak was good. Dak was not good. But neither was Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes had an interception and a fumble. Pat Mahomes only had 267 yards. It wasn't that big a difference between the two, But the perception is, oh, well, Pat Mahomes, he ran circles around it. You would have thought it was the week before where Pat Mahomes had 405 yards and 5 TD passes. But it wasn't. It wasn't. That's just where at some point you just get tired of listening to stupid stuff. And the thing is when you hear enough of the stupid stuff is repeated over and over again, people start believing that that's the case. Because you have to set the record straight. Now, see, most people say, oh, well, you're just a Dak defender. No, I'm actually a Dak truther because I actually put out the real facts out there on what's going on as opposed to the narrative.
I'm tired of hearing the word excuses when it's context. Context matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop making excuses. Okay, what would you like me to say? Especially when you get Eagle fans that are still below 500. That got blown out by us. For some reason, they seem to think that they can talk about us. And even worse is getting Washington fans that are saying, you trade Dak, he sucks. When was the last time y'all had a quarterback?
Why do Washington fans even care what we do with Dak? If he sucks, shouldn't they want us to keep him?
You would think. Anyway, I'm sorry before I had gotten rudely interrupted by the trolls today. The pick segments. The Lions fucked up everybody's stuff here. The Lions were within that 2.5 points.
Like I told you earlier, I'd gone through and looked at the last pick segment shows picks and thought I had it all lined out. And then I did the math on it. There was 12 games and I only wrote 11 down as far as what we got right and what we got wrong. But
it's been rough lately.
Yeah, it's been not too pretty. I gotta look at my emails to get the percentages from the last show that Corey did, and then I'll be going back and getting 2 weeks ago, put it together with what we did this last time in the day, and
I can tell you right now.
Next week, now that I'm actually getting out of bed and getting back on track, we'll have it ready for next week, and we'll be caught up with our percentages.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm 1-2 on the early games because I picked the Bears, even though I wasn't confident of the Bears. I said 2.5 points for the Lions. I took, of course, the Cowboys, minus the 7, and we know how that worked out. I did pick Buffalo, and Buffalo had the blowout there. And the Cowboys opened up as a 5-point favorite against New Orleans.
Trying to look back in our text. What did I pick on Turkey Day? I went Chicago, Dallas, Buffalo.
Yep. Same as me. 1-2.
Ouch. Well,
okay.
Turn that around now.
All right. So we have up first the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Cincinnati Bengals at Paul Brown Stadium. Steelers getting 3.5. Oh, boy.
Did you say Steelers and Browns?
Steelers and Bengals at Paul Brown Stadium. Steelers and Browns. Big Bengals, sorry. At Paul. See, that confusing me. At Paul Brown Stadium.
The Bengals there, please, sir.
You going to take the Bengals at home? Yeah, I think I'll do that too. We have Tampa Bay against the Colts. Colts getting 3.5. In Indianapolis. If you're a Cowboys fan, you should want Indianapolis to win that one to help us as far as playoffs go. The Colts are playing pretty good. Tampa Bay is off. I'm going to take the Colts.
What's the spread again?
Colts getting 3.5 points.
And who are they playing? Sorry,
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. You're going to take the Colts and Carson Wentz.
Yeah, what the hell? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break my own rules. The way things have been lately, I need to change some shit up.
Well, I'm going to go opposite with you, and
take
as much
Tampa
as I
Bay.
don't like it, I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Okay. Carolina -2 against the Miami Dolphins that are dreadful. God, that's going to be I'll take Carolina on that one. That's it in Miami.
All right, before I give you my pick, the spread on the Pittsburgh Bengals games was 3.5.
Yes, Steelers getting 3.5.
And then the next one was 3.
3.5 for Tampa Bay. Minus 3.5 for Tampa Bay.
Okay. Sorry. Handwriting's terrible. Boom, boom. And then we're on Carolina -2. Dolphins.
Yeah.
Cam.
I got to take Carolina.
Yeah, I'll go there with you.
Okay. And then we go to Tennessee. Tennessee getting 7 going against New England in Gillette Stadium. New England is on a roll. New England is a tough place to play. And without Derrick Henry, the weather might start getting chilly up there. I'm going to take New England on that.
Tennessee was pretty ugly last week, too.
Mm-hmm.
To Houston.
Yep.
Tennessee +7. Tennessee plus. Yeah, okay. I'll go with you in New England.
The Eagles, 3.5, minus 3.5 against the Giants at MetLife. Is there the possible Jason Garrett gone bump for the Giants?
I hope so. But that's not where I'm going to go with my pick. I'll go ahead and tell you I'm sticking with the Eagles.
Oh, man. I'm going with the Giants, man, for the major upset. Okay. The Atlanta Falcons.
I hate to say it, but the Eagles,
they're a decent team.
A little bit scrappy and doing a little something. I ain't scared of no damn Eagles, but they're not as – they got a shot. Make that wild card spot, maybe.
Interesting. Here's the thing. Okay. Because there's 7 teams. We know Tampa Bay, the Rams, Cowboys, Green Bay, and the Cardinals. You know, they're all up fighting for the, winning spots of the divisions. They're all like 7+ games. And then it's kind of 2 more spots that are left. So you have the Eagles at 5 and 6. You've got like Minnesota that's in there. You've got like the 49ers. You've got even still New Orleans. Hell, Atlanta was 2 weeks ago the number 7 spot. You got Washington that's still kind of lurking. Out of that pool of teams that I just named, in Carolina, 2 of them are going to be playoff teams.
Half the conference, damn near.
Minnesota, Chicago, 49ers. Saints. I mean, it's possible.
All I know is we're going to get this division, and I'm not counting on it, but I'm not ruling us out for the 1 seed if we can get things going, starting with New Orleans, and put together a win streak, maybe even win out. Maybe we get to the Cardinals and we're on fire and we beat a full strength Cardinals team, or whatever happens. Maybe they're banged up and it's a cakewalk week 17. If we win out, which is still a possibility, anything can happen with those other teams ahead of us. We can still get that 1 seed. That's what I hope happens.
Right. Yep.
Division at least.
All right. So Atlanta -2 going against the Jags.
Ugh.
I'm going to take Atlanta on that one. I know the Jags ended up getting that big win against Buffalo, but still.
Atlanta, but I don't know if Cordell Patterson is going to be playing with it for Atlanta. And without him, it seems like they're just cow pits or bust. I'm going to go with the Jags.
Ooh. Another dog game. The Jets versus the Texans.
Oh, geez.
The Jets, Houston is the favorite here at NRG at -2.5. I think, when teams are that bad, I'm gonna take the points.
Do we know who the quarterback is for the Jets? Is it Flacco still, I'm guessing?
I think it's Flacco.
But then you got Tyrod Taylor back over there in Houston. Yeah, give me Houston. Give me Houston with you.
Well, we're definitely going to be, one of us is going to be very happy on Sunday, and one of us is going to be like, damn, I suck. Chargers -2.5 going against Denver at Empower Field. I'm going to take Denver at home. Plus a 2.5.
Wow, we are just going complete opposites the whole way through. I'm going to go with Herbert and the Chargers.
The Rams -2 against Green Bay at Lambeau Field. Now, see, this is one of those ones that I'm trying to think of what is the best scenario for the Cowboys. A tie.
What would make you feel better? I know that I would feel better if the Rams beat Green Bay.
Yeah, I think that's what you almost need. And then you almost need the Rams to maybe beat the Cardinals. Or do you need the Cardinals? I don't know. Yeah. But then I hate Matthew Stafford. But, yeah, I guess we'll take the Rams.
Why do you hate Matt so bad?
I just do. I you know what? I saw him play live on so many Thanksgiving games and seeing them lose. I think it's just like, I never saw the Lions win one Thanksgiving game that we were there. I think that was 12 years in a row.
I think maybe that's why I like him, because as bad as the Lions were, he's always out there just grinding. He can have his back broken. He's out there trying to get the job done. And he's kind of a hometown kid. He's Highland Park. I'm out here in the suburb of Dallas myself. So,
okay.
I just always kind of like Stafford. I'm moving on.
All right. We have Kirk freaking Cousins getting 3 points going against San Francisco at Levi Stadium. They had the big win against the Packers.
What's the spread?
Minnesota getting 3 to 3.5, depending on which site you go on.
Yeah, I'm going. Give me Kirk and Dalvin Cook and the Vikings, Justin Jefferson and crew.
Yeah, I was going to go that way too.
I'm looking alive with Jimmy G though. 3.5. It's in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me the Vikings.
Okay.
And who'd you pick?
I said the Vikings.
Okay.
We have the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns getting 3.5 points going to M&T Stadium in Baltimore. I think I'm going to take the Ravens on that one.
Lamar Jackson is back.
Mm-hmm.
Baker is who we thought he was, and he's hurt. Give me the Ravens.
And then we have the Monday Nighter Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington football team in D.C. Seattle having to go all the way across the country. At least it's a night game as opposed to an early game. I don't think you can keep a good man down for too long. I'm going to take Russell Wilson in Seattle.
What was the spread on it again?
Seattle getting 1. Just 1 point.
I think Russell maybe settles down. His hands feel a little bit better. I'll go with the Seahawks too.
All right. And that's all of them.
That's all of them, huh?
Well, with the 3 we already had and the bye weeks for teams. Wow, that was short.
Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving holiday. I still feel Thanksgiving hungover, and I didn't eat half as much as you did.
How you know how much I ate?
You let us know how much you ate all day.
I told you how much stuff I cooked. It didn't mean I ate it all.
Now, come on now.
There's a difference now.
I bet even Tracy was sneaking a couple tastes of some of the meats here and there.
Oh, sneaking. It wasn't sneaking. Let's put it this way. Between my kids being here, of course, and my niece and nephew and everything else, there ain't much left. In fact, we're going to the grocery store. We're going to get some salad stuff.
Good eats don't last long.
That's right. All right. So, Stu, anything you got to add before we get ready to get out of here?
No, like I said, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll get back on track next week with the Pick'em Show and some fantasy football next weekend too. Get any of our fantasy football people out there that are getting into the playoffs or making that playoff push, with it being the last week of the season, regular season, in 2 weeks. We'll have some fantasy too, but mostly just pick them and talking football.
Okay, sounds like a winner to me. All right, good people. Tomorrow, 12:45, we'll be live streaming right here. I think Rio will be in the house. I think Rashid will be in the house. And, of course, we will be trolling my kids, Philly 500, as well as Cop Pizzle. I'm working on a special Joe Barty for them. Still working on a name. I'm thinking,
It's the Redheaded Stepchild Award.
yeah, but I was thinking like Cock Philly or Philly Cock. Philly Cock. No? Okay. All right. Well, we'll still come up with something. And I need to go up here and work on it some more so it'll be ready for tomorrow. In the meantime, I hope everybody has a great Saturday. And I'm going to turn off the lights.
Izzle.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.